Welcome back, Q. It's a pleasure to see you again, my old friend.
Stand up for your right, yeah. With a rebel yell, she cried, don't give up the fight.
If you can't take a little bloody nose, maybe you ought to go back home and crawl under your bed.
Yeah! Q, what's up?
Hey. What up, y'all?
Hey.
Ed, what's happening, Ed?
Not much. Doing well today.
We are here to watch our friends draw, as always. But we also have a campaign coming to an end this afternoon, evening.
Yes.
We had a slight miscommunication on East Coast, West Coast time.
Oh.
Okay.
Time zones are stupid. That's what we've established.
Okay.
But at the same time, Ed's campaign does not end during this show. It ends at 8 o'clock Eastern. Okay. So this show ends, right before 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, me and Ed gonna come back out here, and we're gonna actually count it down. But we're gonna be showing off the campaign and trying to get over 100 backers right now. Why wait till later?
Yeah.
Right, Ed?
I agree.
Right. Yeah. No reason to wait till later. So the name of the book is Floaters. The link is over there.
Yes, honey, what do you want?
Chat. And
there's the pages right there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you'll have to bring me the string sheet.
And while we do that, I'm gonna pull it up though. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna watch the trailer. We're gonna give Addie some reference material to work with. Because 97 backers, guys. We need to push this one. Got to get over 100 before the countdown show, right, Ed?
Yes, that'd be that's the ideal. But the beautiful thing is we're funded. We're actually above goal, so I am really happy with how this turned out, especially because it's not Immortal Era. That's my main book, and you kind of expect the people to come back. So people coming out in the worst possible time near the holidays and backing this one and getting it where it's at is an amazing feeling.
I know that's one thing that's dumb about Kickstarter. They act like you're only going to ever have one title.
Yeah.
Hey, we got more than one title over here. Can we change the name for this one? No, it's got to be that.
I know. Everyone says Immortal Era in it because that's how it's
first.
Stuck now.
Yep, that was your first, so now it's stuck. And man, my first, I can't even use Kickstarter anymore because my first one was the Cromniverse. And not everything I do is going to have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
So I just went,
You see, if you would set it up. I mean, the smart people, when they make their first campaign, set it up with kind of a more generic name. I could have just called it Finish Line Comics or something like that. But I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just thought, all right, Immortal Era 1. Didn't realize that was now going to be on every campaign I ever create.
That was what I'm saying. If we'd known, we'd all used our brand as the main one, and then our / whatever. But like they didn't tell you that. They're like, thanks Kickstarter for great coaching.
Hey, live and learn, I guess.
But this thing looks great. Why don't I play the trailer and then you can tell everybody where the wonderful inspiration came for this.
Sounds good.
Look at that guy's face, man. Look at it. Look at it.
Are you or someone you love experiencing eye floaters?
Doctors will tell you they're harmless, tiny clumps of vitreous gel drifting across your vision, a simple byproduct of aging. But I'm here to tell you the truth. Floaters aren't harmless. They're parasites, silent, patient invaders that burrow into your mind. They whisper, they command, they turn you against those you love until violence feels inevitable. If you've begun to see them, seek solitude. Those around you are no longer safe. Your thoughts are not your own. Flee while you still can. Don't trust yourself, and whatever you do, don't trust your eyes. Floaters is a 28-page one-shot horror story chronicling one man's descent into madness after developing eye floaters. Written entirely in hospital waiting rooms between seemingly endless, painful tests, it captures the unease of losing control piece by piece. The book features haunting artwork by Dan Schmidt with colors by Maya Opasic, and the campaign also includes variant covers by Cesar Oliveira, William Russell, and Fish Lee.
Fish Lee.
Fish Lee. Yeah,
Fish Lee.
Fish threw it together. I was trying to think because I knew I wanted a third cover, and we were at Universal for our 25th wedding anniversary in Florida, and I just start messaging Fish. I'm like, all right, I got an idea, but you'll have to finish it in like 3 days. And he had it done in like a day and a half. I gave him the basic idea. I said, okay, I want to do a Fright Night homage cover. And I sent him the Fright Night cover, and then I sent him pages from Floaters so he could see kind of the house we were going with. And if you look at the house on the Fish Lee cover, it's got tires on the roof and, you know, holding down the tarp. It's just a really kind of
you making fun of our house, man.
Yeah, I mean that was that is straight my childhood house, so I can't make fun of it. I lived in the high desert in California, and if you know that area, tarp on roof is not an uncommon sight. In fact, the not uncommon sight is if it rains, which was rare in the high desert. If you don't see tarp on the roof, you're surprised. Like, damn, those guys can afford a proper roof. Rich folk around here.
Yeah. Must have sold their tractor or something.
Yeah. It's like, how'd they pull that off? So yeah, that's kind of when Dan drew that, and I didn't even describe it. I just said kind of a ramshackle house that's falling apart, and he interpreted it his way, and I'm like, dang, he just brought it to life. And I could have over described it, but you got to let your artist trust. You have to trust in your artist, and you can always make small changes along the way. But yeah, I just said it, you know, it's a ramshackle house. It's in a state that's falling apart. So he put the rabbit ears on the roof, and he put the tarp and the tires, and then Fish did it again. And then we see kind of the bullets coming out of the house, which is from that same scene. And from there, Fish put the head like the Fright Night movie poster. So yeah, I love how he pulled that off. And then it's Cesar Oliveira. He's the artist who did that one. He's the one that did all my Immortal Era books. And then we have William Russell did one for me as well. I know he always does with Path of the Pale Rider covers. So he did one where I said, doesn't matter who the character is, anyone in this world can get Floater. So just draw a random dude who's got him coming out of his head. And
anybody can have them.
Anyone, yes. No one's safe. They're parasites. They'll destroy you.
Oh, man, that's beautiful. Good job, Fishy.
Now, yeah, so there's Fish. That's William Russell's cover, and then there's Fish's cover.
Fishy, Fish, good stuff.
And that one's going to be the holofoil. It's going to look great when it's in foil. I can already envision. I haven't seen it in foil, of course, but you just know certain colors look good in the foil, and all the bullet holes coming out are going to look really good. And then you kind of have the sirens out front, so it should really pop in foil.
All right. So before we move on, we must move back to the more important thing that you alluded to so far, and that was happy anniversary to you and your wife. 25 is amazeballs. Thank you.
Wow.
You know, that's cool as hell. Good job, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, I got to give credit where it's due. You make a marriage work that long. You've done a good job. You understand that it's a working thing, that it's an evolving thing. It's something you have to adapt to sometimes on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah. But that's the fun of it.
Yeah, well, as long as you got the right person, that's the fun. Yes, exactly. Be choosy, be picky, find the right one. And you know it's going to be there forever.
Yep.
Forever. See, that's when you know. So, again, congratulations to you and the wife. And Addie.
Yeah.
Are you getting any inspiration? Where do we need to go here to find you?
You can keep going down, and there's the we have some of the preview pages. Those are original pages available. We have a shirt, and then this is the first 4
Look.
pages of the book.
It's my house. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And then we have our
Right
first
this minute.
decapitated head, which I realize I have decapitated heads in, I'd say 90% of my work. I don't know why, but now
With
I have to find a
roses
way,
and pansies? What the hell?
find a way to throw a decapitated head in there.
with some roses and pansies. I like it.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Dan said. It's like it's beauty and grotesque in one shot, and then it's got the way it was colored kind of reminds me of old EC books. When you'd see a head cut off or something, it would always have that kind of reds or blues or those really dynamic, explosive colors that they would throw into it. So it reminded me of that.
I can remember the first graphic scene that I read in a book about a decapitated head, and it was in the book The Choir Boys by Joseph Wamba, right? And there was a car accident, and the looky-loos are driving by all slow as somebody rolls down their windows. Was anybody hurt? And cop holds up somebody's head and goes, I don't know, but this one got banged up pretty good. Yeah, he got
Jeez.
kicked off the force for that. Well, you know, it was hilarious at the time, and that showed me how warped I was. I was like 12 or 13, and I was bored, and I was looking for stuff to read in Mom's bookcase, right? And she had crime stuff, and you know, stuff like. And I read a lot of it when I was young, World War II stuff, you know. But yeah, that's that one paragraph has always stuck out to me every time I see a decapitated. Every time.
That's
Like,
amazing.
Wamba comes back to me. Well, this one got banged up pretty good. Yeah, that one got banged up pretty good. Check him out. His eyes ain't even looking in the same direction. He got banged up so bad. And then that guy couldn't handle it. I like that you had to add the puking cop.
Yeah.
Isn't the puking cop supposed to be a rookie though?
I mean, I guess any cop that's afraid of a decapitated head flying at him can be that cop.
Okay, right. So then kick in the door, guys. Boom, 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 boom. Just blow holes in the back of the house. Yeah.
And that's where Fish got the cover idea with all the bullets coming out. And this scene, we return to it at the end of the book, and we get to see what went down inside the house.
Nice. We will show you. There you go.
Well, this is now, then we go to our protagonist waking up with the eye floaters. And this one, I had Dan draw a monkey on the pull chain. And he's like, okay, I don't know why. I'll just do it. And this is because when I developed the eye floaters, we have a little monkey pull chain on our ceiling fan. So that was basically what I looked up and saw the first day I realized I had the eye floaters.
Dude,
Oh, I'll
you got
be
a
a monkey's
seahorse and all
uncle.
kinds of, you got a seahorse and all kinds of shit in there.
He just drew them all kinds of ways, because some, like mine, look like teeny little gnats, but they come in different sizes, shapes, and forms. Some of them look like little amoeba and things like that. So Dan drew the ones that look like what he has in his eyes too. So we got all of that, and I woke up, started swatting at thin air because I thought there were gnats in the room, and I told my wife, like, what the fuck is up with all these gnats? She's like, there aren't any gnats. What the hell? I'm like, oh, time for a Google search. I don't know what's going on.
So yeah, you can see the gnats. You can see them everywhere, yo. But hey, he turns on the news, and what's he see? A house with a bunch of bullet holes out the back of it. Look,
Yes,
they made the news too.
it made the news.
And I like the chibi ad. That's cute.
One of the podcasts I went on years ago did that. I'm like, I do you mind if I just keep that and use it? And he's like, nope, it's all you. So
Yeah, I like
love it.
chibi ad. I like chibi ad. That's cool. So Ed, talk about yourself for a minute.
Eddie.
Okay. So for me, I'm writing, this is, I think, book number 14, and it's a one shot. The reason it came out, I can give people the little background of the story. I told you I developed the eye floaters. I had a few to start, and then it overtook about 40% of my visual field. I spent 17 hours in a hospital waiting room, had my eyes gouged with Q-tips more times than I can count. And in the 11 hours one day and 6 hours the other day, I just decided to bring this story out and thought, what are eye floaters? Well, of course, they're not actually nefarious. They're not going to ruin your life. They ruin my day. I'll give them that much. But I thought, what if they did? What if they're these little parasites that overtake your brain, make you a homicidal maniac, and then no one around you is safe? And we see when we return, like I said, once we go inside that room and see what went down, we see that, yeah, and no one's safe, and you kind of develop superhuman strength and powers, and you can, you know, take on a whole group of us, a whole SWAT team, and still have a chance to survive.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Fun.
Dan Schmidt. I've seen that guy before. Yeah.
Dan Schmidt, he did the art for the book. He also does Worms Crawl In and Worms Crawl Out and Letters in Mortal Era. That's how I started working with him. And when I was in the hospital, sent him a message, said, hey, I have this crazy idea. It's just loose notes right now, but are you in? And he's like, yeah, whenever we're ready. And it's about 8 months later before I finally revisited it. And yeah, then he brought it to life with all its craziness and heads coming out of people's eyeballs and everything else like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Then Maya, she's my colorist for Immortal Era as well, and works on Tights is the other ongoing series that she works on and does great work. So yeah, I brought her in for this one. Pretty much, if she's willing, I'll bring her in for any of my projects.
Operation Gratitude.
So this is where we are sending books to soldiers. So if you go into the add-on tier, you can add on Operation Gratitude, and then you pay for one book, I pay for the other book, and we mail 2 books to the soldiers. So every Operation Gratitude that's backed, I match it. And we sent, I think it was about 36 books out last time I did an Operation Gratitude. I'm hoping to crack 50 this time. And honestly, whether I crack 50 or not, I'll send 50 books. I'll just grab some back issues of Immortal Era and Corruptor and stuff like that, and make sure I send out a bundle to soldiers that are deployed overseas.
Very nice, very nice. Now, do you have a specific race PX that you send them to, or does the military decide that?
They decide. You send them to the Operation Gratitude headquarters, and then they send them out to whatever specific place. I have one of my backers who's been there from the start, is deployed in the Navy overseas. He's in Japan right now, so it goes out to him. So I'm going to see if I can ask to send it his direction, so that way everyone that's deployed with him can get some books as well. But yeah, I've had to mail books to ships when he's been out on ships and things like that. So it's pretty crazy, some of the addresses I've sent to him overseas. But now that I know he's constantly getting my books whenever a campaign comes out and reading them when he's deployed, I thought this is a great way to get more soldiers really paranoid about their eye floaters.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. The Comic Books for Kids also has a Comic Books for Troops thing that they do. And believe it or not, I got an award from them a long, long time ago.
Very cool.
For
I'll have to check that one out.
I've never done that. I mean, comics for kids don't need to be reading this one, but
no,
they need to read it.
That's the whole thing. They had stuff for kids, and then people were like, well, what about these more mature books? What are you going to, can we send them in? And they developed the comic books for the troops type thing as well. Right. That's where all the mature stuff goes. They also have a UK branch, but like way back when I first started doing this, I was encouraging people to put a tier on their campaign if it was a kid's book, for comic books for kids. And I was, doing a lot of promoting for them because I wasn't as near as busy as I am now, but we still do encourage people to add a comic books for kids or Operation Gratitude or comics for the troops, add something like that to every book you do.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's cool. in comic books for kids, it's like you set the tier up and they can buy 2 books, one for themselves and one for a soldier.
And that's why I put it as an add-on. So even if they buy a digital copy, they can still add on a copy of the Operation Gratitude book, or they can get their physical copy sent to them and then another 2 sent to the troop. So yeah, I do it every campaign. Whenever I do my end of the year campaigns, I always do an Operation Gratitude with it.
Awesome. That's the way you do it, people. Don't forget the rest of our people, right? Not everybody's at home. All right. Digital comic bundle, already gone. Standard cover magnet, gone. Foil cover magnet, gone. Shirt print magnet, gone. Standard cover sticker, gone. And we're about to hit that foil cover sticker.
Yes. So that means it's time for me to order some magnets and stickers.
There you go.
Because I'm ordering everything tomorrow, actually. I know Kickstarter won't release the funds yet, but that's okay. I set some aside. So I'm going to place the order tomorrow, and that way I'll know how many books I need. I know I need to get new comic mailers and everything like that. So yeah, I'll be putting a large order in tomorrow and hoping, as long as the printer cooperates, parts of it are way out of my hands, but I'm hoping that I can have these books in people's hands by the end of the year.
Most excellent. That's how you do it.
Digital will be easy. Digitals go out tomorrow because digital is done. So I'll shoot those digitals out to people right away. It's the physical ones. It's a lot of it's out of my own hands.
$16 free shipping. If you're here at home, if you're U.S., you know what I'm saying. Continental United States.
Yes.
Free domestic shipping. You will receive a physical and digital copy of Flow Tears, like ear tears. No, you get the black and white version, the same, $16 ship. $18 for the William Russell variant. 10 people have gotten that one. Yes. The Cesar Oliveira. And the Fishy Lee holofoil cover right there. Floaters and a shirt. Do you want a shirt? Do you want a shirt that says floaters? Yeah, there you go. And always, as always, a retail bundle, people. A retail bundle, always.
And the guy who got it yesterday, he just bought it, and he's from a library, and he said, is it okay if I buy a retail bundle and just put copies in the library? I was like, please. That is a beautiful thing. I'm not going to complain about that, because he said, well, I'm not technically a retailer. I'm thinking, nope, you run a library, that's just as good.
Make sure you put them in the mature area, though.
Yeah. He said for my adult graphic novel area, because the libraries have 2. They have kind of the kids and manga area, and then they have the adult area. So definitely don't throw this in the kid manga area unless you want to give some kids nightmares.
Let's put them into heavy metal. There you go.
That works.
The heavy metal. What are you doing, Q?
Drawing Doctor Strange.
Nice.
Doctor Strange. Here we go.
That's cool.
That and all I'm going to say about that is, and so it begins, because 2 months from now, we'll still be watching Q drawing Doctor Strange. He saves them for the show, and he does them all on the show, and coloring and everything.
No, he's just in a time warp, and he's always drawing that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he finished that last one.
That's true.
Moved on to Doctor Strange. Addie, what are you doing? I don't see you share screen.
I am being held hostage by my spawn. They're sleeping, so their nap's almost done. Then I can get up and probably draw for 5 minutes before she starts screaming again. So we'll see.
So Ed,
yes,
you're doing right now. You've done Immortal Era. You've done Corruptor. Now you sent me a package, right? A bundle.
Yeah.
It had 7, 8, and 9, of Immortal Era and some other stuff, but it didn't have 1 through 6.
The trade is in there. It's there.
Oh, is it a trade? Okay.
Yeah, it's a trade. It's not single issues. It says Pieces of Death. So that's 1 through 6.
Okay. Just so long as I got it all. I want to start at number 1. I was like number 9, number 7. But...
No, you got to start. It's the 1 through 6. It says Pieces of Death trade, and that's your 1 through 6.
Okay, cool. And so what else do you have other than those 2?
It's Immortal Era and Corruptor, and then Floaters is the newest one, and then I have several stories in the Cthulhu Invades Fairy Tales anthology series, and then next year there's at least 2 new titles coming out. So one is the Karen Hunter story, inspired by my appearance on Lori's show, when she said, use your imagination, and I took that way too serious. So I wrote an entire lore and backstory of why, who Killer Karen is. She's actually a demon that has materialized inside of all of these angry Karens. So they spread their demon seeds through saliva, and that's why they didn't want to wear masks during the pandemic. And Lori is Karen Prime,
and promise me you do not tell our GM this. Do not give Karen powers.
Oh, it's gonna be an interesting appearance when I come back on the Karen show with that book out. I told her I gotta send her a copy, because you always get a couple that get dinged up in the mail, and I gotta send her one that's a little dinged up so she can kind of rip it up on the show and angrily say, that she's never going to get killed by the Karen Hunters and everything else. So
look, I mean, you have to remember there's already Karen lore in the Slaughterville world.
Yeah, and I don't follow any of that. I deliberately didn't listen to that.
Give her powers, and Chris catches wind of that. He might give her powers in the freaking game, and don't. No,
she doesn't need the power. The Karens are pretty damn powerful. She doesn't need the Karen's powers brought to her in the game. Then she won't lose. So that's not.
She's already got that damn cattle prod, man. You don't need to give her nothing else.
Yeah, you don't need her to have wings and fireball abilities.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch. Totally. This is the kind of weird stuff that happens out of collaborations in the madness stuff.
Yeah, she brought me on. She said come up with something crazy, so I gave my Karen Hunter was my screen name, and I came in and played the character. And then as I went for my run after I recorded that episode, I'm like, damn, you know what? There's more to this than I'm giving it credit for. So I just got home and started cranking out the script, and the artist is now, I think he's like 3 or 4 pages away from finishing the full first issue. So we're pretty close. Something in next summer, we'll be seeing that one. And then the other book that'll be coming out next year is Dracula Sherlock Holmes. So it's a crossover, and that one is I have to wait before I release that one because there's potential publisher who's interested in it. So I'm kind of in the waiting pattern for that one, because he said don't crowdfund it just in case this publisher wants it, because I have an agent who's been shopping all my stuff, and Dracula Sherlock Holmes is the one they seem to have interest in.
Damn, that sounds like something RJ'd be interested in. we got one of them publisher fulfillment services in the madness,
Cool.
Critical Blast, the guy who's publishing and fulfilling all the awesome book stuff, right?
I think I just got my ship notification on that.
That's good, because the Fund My Comic, the first ship order went in. So, the first print order went in like a week and a half ago. So about that long after the print order goes in, we're getting the books back and getting them shipped out. So
nice.
That's pretty good. Because we're not like I'm not ordering. I'm not sending in a print order every time we get one book. Okay.
No.
It's like a 10-book threshold.
Okay.
And if we got like two retail tiers, that's the threshold right there, right? But it's like it just doesn't make any sense
Yeah.
It'd kill us on the shipping end of it if we're doing one book at a time.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I know.
But yeah, that first set has been shipped out. So yeah, there you go.
Very cool.
I know Tony will be happy about that because he ordered 2 retail tiers.
Okay.
Stark?
So
Yes.
he's the one that drew the wraparound cover.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, I want more than that, because I told I only had the 1 tier up for a single issue.
Yeah.
Man, I want more than that. Okay, I got you. Let me make a tier real quick. Don't know why I wasn't thinking about that in the first place. I always tell everybody else to do shit, and then I make my campaign, and I didn't do half of the stuff I tell everybody else.
And you forget. Yeah. I mean, it's easy. You're trying to make sure you have everything, and you'll inevitably forget something. It always happens.
Well, the main thing, I didn't want to do a bunch of, there's no stretch goals or nothing. It's just the art book,
Mm-hmm.
But I should have known to put a retail tier up. That was just
Yeah.
not even thinking, or just being too excited to get it done mostly.
Yeah.
Get
it out there.
But now every time somebody sends me a picture holding up the book, I add it to the website or I add it to the campaign down at the bottom so people can see happy customers. Because some other people do that. And I look through some of them pictures and I'm like, man, that's cool.
Yeah.
I got to figure out how to do a slideshow.
Mm-hmm.
So you just slide. It's just in one spot on the campaign, and it just slideshows through all the people holding pictures of people holding up your book. Because otherwise, it's just gonna be a long scroll.
Yeah.
A long scroll. So yeah, people, look, we're talking about Ed's book. We're talking about floaters. I want some more backers on this before it's over in 3 hours. I'd like to get some more backers right now. Please share this stream out. Share out that link that's over there in the chat. Might not be in all the chats. Let me make sure it goes to the chat. I think I posted that one before the show started. So it only went to mine. There you go. Yeah, that's better. Go check it out. Share it out, people. Do the thing.
Yeah, we're looking. Just make me buy more stickers. The more pledges we get, the more cool free shit we get as well.
Yeah, we like cool free shit.
The magnets, I know someone, they said that they have all the magnets and they put them on their dishwasher. So it's like, all right, but we need to fill their dishwasher up more. We already have the 3 magnets are actually good. So now you need stickers for your computer.
I have filing cabinets in.
Yeah, you need filing cabinets too.
I have filing cabinets full of comic books.
Cool.
And on the drawer of the comic books, we try to put stickers that represent what's inside that drawer.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get more comics and things shift. And you just end up with stickers all over everything that don't necessarily match what's in the drawer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that just means we're getting more comics, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I have a ton of cool stickers from independent comic creators, man. I could probably totally cover the sides of them too, but you can't see the sides of them because they're up against each other.
Yeah, you don't see that. My totes that I bring to cons are covered with cool indie stickers. Pretty much anytime my neighbor has stickers, I'll buy their stickers and plaster them. So yeah, the front, side, back, even the places that no one sees are covered with cool indie stickers. So
That's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. Now I have seen people who cover their long boxes and short boxes with stickers.
Ah, that's a good idea too.
It does. It kind of protects the cardboard a little bit, right?
Yeah, helps it with weathering for a little bit at least.
A little bit. If you cover it. I mean, I'm talking about they're plastered so that it's covered with some kind of vinyl covering, right?
Yeah, no white left.
Right. But that's pretty smart. I might even start doing that. You never know, just for fun.
Yeah.
Because, man, I got so many stickers.
You and me both. I have my boxes plastered and there's no more room left. So it's like, all right, now I need to find something else to completely cover in cool stickers.
I try to think in
Sticker
terms
roll.
about like stretch goals. I'm like, there's only certain things in stretch goal land that I actually use.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like I said, I'll put a sticker somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll put a pin in my hat.
Yeah.
Right? Magnets are cool. You got places for magnets. Everybody's got a refrigerator, stove, stuff to stick magnets to. That's cool. But when you get into these prints, these 6x9, 5x7s, and all that, you know what happens to those, Ed?
They for me, I slide them in the side of my long box. I don't want to throw them away, but I don't put them anywhere. I just slide them in the side because you can fit them there.
They go in the back of on the other side of the board with the comic or something.
Yeah,
right?
something like that.
But you never really look at them again.
Yeah, I think the stickers and magnets are the best because you can.
Right.
They're not huge. You just slap them on something and enjoy it. And yeah, like you said, the big prints. I know people that were giving 11x17 prints, and I appreciate that. But I also know it makes your shipping a lot more expensive because now you can't use the standard mailer and send it through media mail. So it's like, as much as I appreciate it, they're hurting their own bottom line by doing it.
Not only that, I'm going to tell you a print story, Ed. When I started doing it,
what?
I didn't have no original art when I started doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people were sending me signed prints, and they were cool, and I was putting them in frames and putting them on the walls and stuff. And then I started getting original art. And when I ran out of room on the walls, some prints are coming down so some original art can go up. Do you see what I'm saying? Now I have a portfolio or two full of prints because I ain't got room on the walls for them.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, nice signed prints, nice stuff. I just don't have, I don't have wall space, man.
Yeah. So, I understand.
So you might start out as a print collector, but if you end up being an art collector, you end up putting all them prints in portfolios anyway. They don't end up on your walls. They don't stay there long, unless it's something really nice, an Alex Ross signed by Ali Ross.
Yeah, that print goes on the wall if you get that.
Yeah, but not, like I said, I had some comics like a framed Thor 442 signed by Stan Lee. That's in him, I got that in the frame. It looks really nice on the wall, but only certain things other than actual art now. Most all of it is art, real art. I love my art, bro. And now I get to put it all back up and rearrange it.
Nice.
Get to rearrange, probably paint the room first and then rearrange it.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
It's gonna be nice. Trying not to make big plans, but making some plans around here. Some things have changed, guys.
All right, I think I can draw in just 1 second.
Ooh, here we go. So you're gonna have to pick something though. If you're gonna do a fan art piece, you're gonna have to pick something from his wonderful.
Let me see. I can send her a link to the drive. She can take a look at that if she wants.
I like that. Look, that's my house.
In the middle of our street.
a long time ago. But yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
It was just weed. It's just weed. I'm telling you, it's just weed. It was just weed back when nobody liked weed. Man, them cops were assholes, dude, boy. You'd think I was trafficking kids or something, man, the way they I got some plants over here, yo. Chill out.
That's the blend. It's the blend. Like spinach. You didn't see Popeye got arrested just for eating spinach.
Now look, here's your inspiration right here, kid.
The
right
floating head.
You got the decapitated.
Everyone needs decapitated heads.
Cop. And the puking cop. That's perfect.
The puking cop, the floating head, and I like the pink skull.
There you go. There you go. Floaters, people, get some. What can I tell you? That's good stuff.
All right, so let me. All right, Addie, I'm sending you a link to the drive if you wanted to look through it and see anything.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I was stalking you on Facebook a minute ago. And your artist.
Yes. At this point, it's a lot of back floaters. Almost done. Time's almost up. Then I can. I would say I could crawl in a hole and disappear, but not really. I won't be. So I guess Pops, I'll tell you now. I won't be doing Wednesday because it's our holiday performance at work. So that's one of those. Can't get out of it. But I'll be back Saturday. So
that's okay.
Back for Saturday morning.
Next week, Saturday.
Now, the other thing, Ed, is you can always record an episode and just like have it in abeyance for when you can't make it, and we just play a recorded episode instead. You know,
we'll do that next time. This week, I also have my daughter's performance, so it's
Christmas.
I am very booked up this week. Yeah, we're right by the holidays, so it's kind of they have their holiday extravaganza at her high school, and
I'll be going through the same shit. Don't worry,
yep.
I got
the timing, and then I know for one of our shows is scheduled for Christmas Eve, so we'll definitely do a pre-record on that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's I mean, that's for me. I just think in those terms. It's like even if it's not for that, just having one on the side for any occasion. Something comes up and Dash can't be there. Boom, we got this other one you can play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just having one in the hole.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll talk to Dash about it. We'll pick one and it can be our just in case episode. Although I guess you have a few that haven't been put on the Madness Network yet. My first 3 or 4, so I should send you those ones, and you can always grab them if you want.
Definitely want to get those up on Roku in front of your. When we started episode 4 or something.
I think so. Yeah, I think the first 3 are the ones that was before I came in the network. So I will get those ones for you, and those can always be here's a fill-in one at least to live stream.
Yeah, that'll work. And I mean, it's everybody does it. Stephen B does it. It's like, Pops, I can't be there this weekend. Here's a video. I play the video. Right, no problem. Makes it easy on me.
Yeah.
I don't have to be there to produce. All I got to do is do some share outs and make sure people see it.
Yeah.
Which is much harder to do when you're actually in the show.
Yes, that is true.
Distracted, you forget half the places you wanted to send it to, and then you're sending it to them after it's over. And like after this is over, I got to go over and play it on Pilled and Rumble.
Yes,
because our other friend Ryan and Dustin are over on Pilled right now doing the Talent Crew.
Cool.
Which is their watch along show. So we spread it around. We get it's amazing trying to keep up with it all and doing as well as I do. But man, like Wednesday night when somebody says, "Hey, I'm not doing this show," I'm like, "Oh God, thank you." Because there's 3 that go at the same time on Wednesday, and I'm like, pulling my hair out trying to remember everything that has to be done for 3 different shows. What I mean? So yeah, it's okay if you take a Wednesday off. Now, missing you on Saturday morning, no, that's no good. I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, we're good for this week. I had to work. I would have much rather been doing a show than waking up early to work. But
Yeah, no,
when my check comes in, I'll have a different opinion about that.
for a minute, right?
For a minute, yeah. So like, motherfucker, those taxes, damn it. So
Yeah. Now,
Those damn taxes.
when you're working on a weekend like that, is it with the kids or is it like schools?
it's with the kids. They do absence recovery for Saturday school. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, it's there, and I'm basically the principal for the Saturday school. So I just have to, actually, I'm like many things. I have to be the custodian, I have to be the cafeteria person and the noon aide, and you wear all the hats. But it's fine because it's nice. It's usually pretty relaxed because the kids are just doing fun stuff, so they're happy. They're not.
Yeah.
You're not making them do things they don't want to do. So
It's not high school breakfast club.
no, it's you know, they made snow globes and had a good time. So the kids were very happy. So that was what the teachers were doing with them. So it's once a month, but I don't do every single month. But I think I've done the last 3. So I'll be happy to be back here doing Saturday morning comic talk next week.
And I like that show because sometimes you got a panel and you're talking about comics. Sometimes you're doing a walkthrough at a con, which I really love those shows because this is part of. Look, it's that face-to-face interaction with fans. That really is. Those are the lasting relationships. Those face-to-face interactions with the fan at a table, and then you see them again next year and the next year, and they're buying more and more of your stuff every time, and it's like. There's no way to describe the difference between doing this online and then being at a con and interacting with people in person. It's totally different.
I had a guy at LA last year, or I guess, earlier this year in September, and he knew me from the network and was dying to find my booth. And LA did not make that shit easy. They put us in a fucking parking lot, literally a parking lot. And they had 3 artist alleys. So he's looking through all these artist alleys. He finally found me. He was so excited because he's seen the Saturday show a bunch of times. And the fact that he knew me from the show and really wanted to buy the books because he's heard me talk about them on the show. And he cleaned the table out. He's like, I want that one, that one, that one, that one. Give me one of everything. So those are the best. And now he can come up to me next time he sees me at a show. He just needs, what am I missing? Fill in my holes. And I have several like that are great. They come up, they say, okay, I need this one, and now I'm all caught up again.
And see, and that makes me feel good because they saw you on the network, and then when they tracked you down and got you cornered, they got all your books.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to do is help people sell books.
That's a win-win right there.
That's really how the network began. And nothing about that mindset has changed. I'm still trying to help people sell books. Yeah. You don't have to like me. Like their books. If you like their books, buy their books. That's all I ask.
Business.
I'm not trying to win a popularity contest. I'm trying to help people sell books.
Yeah. And I discovered Lori and I have the hive mind with our immortality books. Like, who knew?
Yeah. And look, all the collaborations that have come out of Madness in the last 6 years have been crazy.
Yeah.
There's so many different people that teamed up and done stuff, that some that still work together, some that find each other. They've only found each other recently and do work together. I have a blast, and I just love it when I hear something happen because it happened on the Madness, or it happened on the show, or because these guys found each other through this network. That's what it's all about. Y'all just making me feel good. All right. Keep selling books. Keep telling these guys, yeah, man, I seen you on the Madness. Keep telling them that.
Spread the word.
Yeah, that always makes me happy to hear that, because you wonder who's even tuning in for your show, and it's good when they do. And I know the music show has no comic relation to it, but hopefully people enjoy it anyway. But I know the Saturday morning one, and the con walkthroughs, those are what people talk about.
Well, now you know that it is okay to play an ad at the end of your music show about your con.
Oh, I do. When it closes out, we'll talk about, you know, we promoted floaters the last couple weeks, and if someone on the show comes on, because we've had guests that have campaigns, and they can come on and promote their campaigns once we get done talking about a band.
That was cool too when you had Fred on a couple weeks ago. You know?
Yeah, he dove in like at the last minute. He came in, didn't know it was his birthday, and I said, okay, here's the album, here's our categories. You got 3 hours. Get yourself well acquired with Counting Crows between now and then. Yeah,
and that was a pretty good show too.
Yeah, and he enjoyed the format, and he's like, oh yeah, he didn't know the show was out there. I don't know if Wednesday nights are the best nights, because Saturday morning seems to get a lot more eyes because it's more Saturday afternoon for the rest of the world, right, besides my coast.
I know for the network, it's like I'm trying to split up 3 shows between different destinations. Some, like YouTube, I can send all 3 shows to YouTube, no problem. Mm-hmm. Rumble can only take 1. Mm-hmm. You can't send multiple shows live to Rumble at the same time. You can't send multiple shows live to other places. Facebook, you can't do it. X, you can't do it. So I have to split those destinations up between 3 shows, and it really slims down the viewer count. Some people watching Silverline, some people watching Indie Creatives, some people watching First Impressions. They're all different kinds of shows, which is cool. Yeah. They're not all the same thing, right? They're all different shows, but they're rolling at the same time.
Yeah, and we get one show will end and we'll see some people kind of coming in, but a lot depends on the band we're talking about. If someone's passionate about one of the bands, we've had people that they'll be there the entirety of the show, kind of giving their thoughts, their feelings about the album. And then sometimes we pick a band that, because I'm more about the more obscure indie rock, and when we pick those, it's harder to find an audience because people don't know who who it is. But that's what we're trying to do, is get eyes on stuff you normally wouldn't hear, or get ears on it, I guess.
Well, we're trying. It's First Impression. We're trying to play. You're trying to play stuff that people might not have ever heard before.
Yeah.
You know, give an opinion on something that they might not ever heard before, so they'll go listen to it. Mm-hmm. You know, or not if you trash the hell out of it.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll avoid it and think, "Wow, we did that artist no favors."
Yeah, it's funny though, because like, you know, me and you, we're pretty opinionated, and we ain't afraid to say what we think. Mm-hmm. And holy crap, we've gotten some great replies from people in the chat on some, like for you in the shows, but like I post shorts from the shows.
Yeah.
Right. And those are only on the YouTube channel. So I see people's comments and responses there and have to respond to them.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen the responses there. I mean, I've been told I'm an idiot more than once, and I tell them that's okay. Just prove your opinion. You can prove me wrong, because I'm not a music critic. What do I know? I just know what I like, and if I don't like it, I'm pretty clear about that. I don't hide my opinions.
But see, you don't just go, "Oh, it sucks." You give your honest opinion why, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to just say it sucks, because there's no merit to that. You got to go in and be specific. Like, what don't you like? Is it this? You know, is it the change in art, the change in style, like we did the Black Keys, and they did a complete 180, and it just was not a good look for them. And I'm thinking their next album will be the Return to Rock album, because they'll realize, ooh, damn, that did not work.
Yeah, we didn't make no money there, guys.
It's like, whoops, that kind of failed.
That's kind of funny too. But you know, this is how it is. It to me, the show is great. You have, you know, your categories are good. You know, you do your research as far as the histories of bands and whatnot, and that makes for a good show. Okay, it's not just, hey, we're going to come out and either praise the hell out of or trash the shit out of this.
Yeah.
Half the show can be praised and the other half the show can be trashing it. You know, you never know, right? I mean,
well, yeah, we don't always agree. We're not always seeing the same, but that's why you get 2 people, because you want to hear differing opinions.
And it's good stuff, guys. If you haven't watched First Impressions on Wednesday, 9 o'clock on the Madness. On some of the Madness channels. You should check it out.
Yeah. We'll be back next Wednesday. This Wednesday we'll be at events, but I'm going to send Pops links to the first 3 shows so he can drop one of those.
Yeah, do that. Send me the normal stuff, the thumbnail that goes with it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just send me one of them to put up. The first one, number 1, because I can go, retro first episode of First Impressions. Y'all should check this out. Look how clowny these guys look back then. No, I'm kidding. Hey, have you ever gone back and looked at yourself when you first started streaming, Ed?
Oh yeah, I mean, I try not to, but you can't help it. Sometimes it pops up in your feed, and you're just like, oh. Yeah.
Every now and then I'll get like a CromCon 1 or CromCon 2, and I'll go look at that, and I'll be like, holy crap, I was horrible. How did I get here?
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad. I mean, the concept of the show was great, and all weekend online con, giving creator 30 minutes, one after another for 2 straight days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a panel at the end of each day.
Yeah.
It was a great concept, and we did it for 39 months, once a month for 39 months.
Yeah.
All through the COVID era, right? Because that's what inspired it, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's like I'll go back and look at some of that stuff, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was just trying to help my friends during a time when all the cons had been shut down. Nobody could sell books anywhere. I was just trying to help people get seen, man. And if you'd have told me then, 6 years later, I'd have a Roku channel and be doing all this other stuff, I'd have laughed. Because none of it was in the cards, man. I wasn't. There were no plans. That was so spontaneous. The CromCon concept came up when Emerald City went down, and the next month we did CromCon 1, the beginning of April.
Yeah.
I mean, like within a couple weeks of Emerald City going down, we started doing an online con.
You guys do it. I know Sear Nova does theirs every Black Friday or like Black Friday weekend. So it's nice to have those online cons that kind of filled the hole when there were no real cons out there. I mean, that's how I was able to promote, was doing online cons like that. I know Rob Anderson, he passed away, but he used to do online cons and things like that.
He was doing one with Meredith at the same time we were started doing CromCon.
Yeah. So a lot of people are doing them, and it was great to fill that hole, because I had just started publishing Immortal Era when the pandemic hit. I had issue 1 and 2 out, and I had all these grand plans. Like, I'm going to start hitting the cons. I had booked multiple kind of bigger ones. I cut my teeth doing the little kind of backyard swap meet style cons. And I mean, people should never disparage those. Those will end up being some of your greatest ones, but they're also your way where you can refine your pitch and realize what the hell you're doing before you go to San Diego or something and get steamrolled by the gravity of it. But yeah, I mean, I did a lot of those, and then they just shut down. So all these online cons helped also build an online presence, because I had none of that before this. I mean, I literally launched my first Kickstarter and had no clue what I was doing. So I just ran around the family members like, please, what the fuck did I get myself into? And
help.
they came out as I walked around the family functions with my beggar's cup, like, please, you don't understand. I'm an idiot. I put a $3,000 goal, and I had no following and no clue. And funded by the generosity of family and friends, and then realized, okay, I got to do something else. I have to exist in more than my, family functions, which those were, if you lived in California, they were monitoring those of how many people were allowed and all that bullshit. I mean, I fully ignored it, but still a lot of my family members didn't. So.
And that was the purpose of bringing all these other shows here too, is to hopefully bounce like what you're doing off an audience that normally wouldn't see you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe some people over at the Creative Chaos fan base might happen to catch this and go, who the hell is Ed Davis? You know, and that was the whole reason of bringing shows all to one place was to help you guys' fan bases bounce off each other, which I also thought at the time was a great idea. And when you bring 55 or 60 people together in one weekend, it really did seem to be helping everybody to be part of it. But when we started putting together weekly shows, there just wasn't time to do that. CropCon was an all-month job. Booking, try to book 60 people to one weekend and then find a time slot for them. I mean,
I'm sure.
It was and then you want to get it booked within the first 2 weeks of the month. You want to promote it for 2 weeks, then it goes off the last weekend of the month, right? So it was an all-month job.
Yeah.
When I started doing Monday Madness and adding all these other shows in, I just didn't have time for it anymore. And the cons were back.
Yeah.
It wasn't needed. I only want to work where I'm needed.
Yeah.
Okay, dog, we know there's somebody up front. Damn.
That's just doing their job.
That's the puppy. That's not Rocky. That's the puppy doing that.
That's a puppy.
So learning you to an Amazon package or something. Our dog's freaking out because it's ordering a ton of stuff from Amazon and online, and the doorbell's always ringing, and the dog's just freaking out.
Yeah, well, this one just sits in the windowsill up there because there's a ledge big enough for him to lay there.
Yeah.
And he just looks out the window, and anything out there he barks at. Chipmunk, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
He gets mad. The birds land in the tree branch in front of the window. He gets mad. It's like, this is my house.
So the birds that showed up said, "Hey, what you got there?"
Out in the bush in the front yard, we have a family of cardinals.
Okay.
And cardinals will hang out in the winter. They don't hide. They hang out. They fly around, all the time. It's funny because every day the kids come home from school and the cardinals will fly from the bush up to the tree by the window as the kids come up the driveway toward the house, right? Like they're accompanying them to the house. It's kind of funny, but if you're standing in that window watching, it happens almost every day.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I love it. Addie.
Yeah.
Are you drawing yet?
I was a little bit. My husband's still stuck. This is not a hey, sponsor AAA, because we're not going to sponsor AAA probably, but I'm going to say it. But he's been stuck there for like an hour 45. So.
Oh my God!
I feel for you. That sucks.
We're in town. It's ridiculous.
You're in town?
Oh
yeah. He's like 5 minutes from our house.
And he just
we're in town too. We're like in the middle of like one of the big towns in Maine.
Okay.
So they need to get another. I don't even know.
Was there like some major weather up there or something? What?
I don't know. They just don't have enough guys, I guess.
Dang it! Where the heck is OnStar when we need them?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm doing a bit of a sketch here. It's got some cool stuff. I was looking at I was trying to figure out is the character that's blue with the tentacles, is that male or female? It was a little hard to tell.
That's a female character, the blue tentacle character. Yeah, we see her, the one from the fish cover. You see her also at the top. So there she is.
Yeah.
And then if you scroll up, you can see that's what our main character's wife, as he sees her when the floaters start to mess with his mind. And there's our decapitated woman. Poor thing. Yeah, there she is. That's his wife right there.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. I like her better as a blue floaty.
As a blue floater.
Oh, it's like a Medusa.
Yeah.
If you tell me the title Floaters without like showing me what it's about, my mind for some morbid reason goes straight to like dead people in the water.
See, that's
Like or Mr. Hanky.
Didn't I tell you that, Ed?
Yeah, well, that's why I put a body horror one shot. So it's the eye
Like
floaters.
drifting like this.
Anyone who's got eye floaters, as soon as I say it, they know. They're like, "Oh yeah, trust me, I've had those." And it's if you haven't had them, it's gonna go straight over your head.
It's like some people went poop, and for me though, because of my experience with having actually encountered a floater on the water,
What's Mr. Hanky?
That was the first thing that came to my mind was, floating body. That was the first thing.
Yeah. I guess technically not wrong because that's definitely in there.
Yeah.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo.
It's good stuff. Floaters.
Yeah, that's really bad migraine.
Could be that too. Yeah, that's what Sarah was telling me, because Sarah White, she was saying, "Oh, I get these migraines that bring that on, and you could bring those into your story." And I'm like, I've said it. People are pushing me to write a sequel, but I wrote it as a one shot because it took me to the darkest headspace to even get it out. But it was just, you're trapped in a waiting room. You can either sit there and panic, or you can do something productive. So that's where the book came from.
Good stuff. I like it.
Dr. Strange's gonna see you now.
Now you had your own. I know you've had to tell this story like 80 times in the last couple of days, but you had your own interaction with hospitals and treatment for this particular thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, rip them again, Ed. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, I went to the hospital because it had basically obstructed 40% of my visual field. The first hospital I went to sent me to another one. So this was the night. And that was where the doctor poked, he prodded, and he goes, "Oh, everything's fine." And as I'm walking out, this is where the story even hatched from, was this homeless woman runs up, grabs me, starts shaking me, and goes, "You're not real. You're fake. You're not a real person." And that was where the whole idea came. I was like, wow, what if these floaters made me not real? What if I'm not a real human being anymore? And the floaters have destroyed my mind, because you're just, after 6 hours in hospitals, your brain is not real anymore either. So she might have been right. So the next day I went to an optometrist proper, because this was in emergency rooms, the 1.5-star emergency room. If you looked it up, I'm not name dropping it because I don't need them suing me, because I don't make that much money. So I went the next day to the optometrist, where you have to pay a heck of a lot more. And when I went there, he's like, "Oh yeah, you have multiple retinal tears. There's other things going on, but if you want to find out," he goes, "I'd go to your primary, because I'll charge you like $3,000 to do it, and you don't want to pay that."
Damn.
So I went to the primary, and they're like, "Oh, you're right, there are retinal tears, but we got to check again." So out comes that fucking Q-tip that I made sure Dan put that in the book, because he's like moving my eyes around with this Q-tip, warning me it's gonna hurt. He was not wrong. And at that point, so he's trying to give you more retinal tears? What? I don't know. They found the retinal tears that the doctor had already found. I said, he sent the retinal imaging. You shouldn't need to do this. Well, we just want to be certain that this is a real image that you got, and you didn't just find it online. I'm like, you piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking lie about that.
Dr. Dumb Shit.
So then after the poking, prodding, they said, okay, we have this. But then they did a 3D scan of the eye, and they said, okay, well, we're going to close the retinal tears with laser surgery. And then you get some friggin' crazy, like Clockwork Orange shit, where they get your eyes wide, like gouged open, and you see the laser shooting your eyes. So you do that, and then they go,
things under your eyelids, Ed?
Oh man, they had the little clamps to clamp them open. It was that was painful and annoying. And at this point, they finished the surgery and go, well, we have good news and bad news. They said we've fixed the retinal tears, but when we did the 3D scan, we see that there's something bigger going on, and that you have these huge clumps of vitreous gel that have accumulated. And the only way you're actually going to get rid of these floaters is with cut surgery. So,
oh my God.
So then, then I get my second horror story called Deal with Your Medical Insurance to Get Approved for a Surgery. That's scarier than the floaters book by a landslide, but I didn't write that one. So I finally get approved, and that's where they have to do the keep you awake as they cut into your eye and all that fun stuff. So that's where, when I finally got that surgery done and could stare at a computer screen again, it's probably about 4 months before I was comfortable looking at a screen without getting a migraine. That's when I finally got my notes and made floaters happen.
So they poke a needle in your eye to make it numb.
Yeah. First, you see the needle coming in.
Yeah.
First, they numb it with the drops, and then they bring the needle in, and it's straight Lucio Fulci. If you've ever seen any of his movies, he loves eyeball shit. And I even said, like, oh, cool, it's like Lucio Fulci, because they put you in the twilight state. So you see a needle coming, but you're kind of cool with it. You're like, all right, I'm a jovial human being right now. I'm all for this. And then you see kind of the razor blade coming in, and you see everything happening, but you're okay with it. It doesn't bother you.
See, now my just natural reflex would be to flinch away, wouldn't it?
Well, no, you're still got the clamped on the eyes. They still have the eyes clamped, and then you have your face like wrapped up. They get like a belt to strap your head into the face.
They got your head in your clamp, right?
Yeah, so you have to put your chin down, and then all of a sudden they're like, all right, we're tying your head in so you can't move, and then we're gonna get your eyes open with those little clamps, and that's how you spend an hour, a twilight hour, because you're just going with the flow on it. But in the end, you come out and you have your eye in the pirate patch, and you have to keep it that way for, it's like, I think it was about a week where you can't even use that eye. Then I was the idiot who came back to work like a week later, and I had to wear these big, thick, like Cyclops glasses. So the kids started calling me RoboCop, but I'm like, all right, I'm cool with that. And then,
okay with RoboCop. Oh.
Yeah.
I
Cyclops.
Yes, I heard RoboCop, I heard Cyclops, and I heard Terminator. I'm like, I enjoy all those.
At least you're not George LaFord.
Yeah, so you're not hurting my feelings. I'm good with that.
I saw Patrick Weller a couple weeks ago at Grand Rapids Comic Con, and I must say, deteriorating.
Oh no! You always hope that they age well, but some of them do not.
Oh, I mean, shrunken up, and it's like, whoa, is that really Patrick Weller?
Wow. It's like, what happened? You were the T-1000. This can't be happening.
I'm just like, come on, man, what's up, dude?
T-1000 or Deathlock.
Now, the other thing is that movie is filmed almost always looking up at him like he's really tall, right?
Yeah.
Right? Every image you see of RoboCop is almost always from waist level looking up. Right?
Yeah.
And he's not tall. He's not tall at all. I was like, what the little shrunk up guy. No offense, Patrick. I don't know, whatever, Peter, whatever your name is. You're all
that's Peter Weller, yeah.
Peter Weller.
Peter Weller's RoboCop. Patrick is T-1000.
Yeah, it was Peter Weller. It was RoboCop. He was just
so you saw Peter Weller, okay.
He shriveled up.
Wow.
Like, man.
He was at the HorrorCon I was at not too long ago, but I didn't get a chance to go over and see him. They were being really dicks about like when I was doing my walkthrough, I got warned by security, like, you can't not walk into this area.
Why?
They do not want to be filmed. If you want to film them, they charge you money for that. So like, okay, we will skip that area. Yes.
Ed, I'm gonna give you a little trick, a little hint right now, a little clue.
What's that?
You have madness credentials to ask for a press pass at any con you go to.
Okay.
Madness credentials.
Come to me and ask. I'll say, hell yes, he represents us. Because you do walkthroughs that we show on the network. So
yeah, okay.
You, as far as I'm concerned, you are definitely a roving reporter for the Madness Network.
Works for me.
Use
Maybe
it.
I can get in that area and not get yelled
Use
at.
it. Yeah, use it, man. Use it. Get a press pass. That's, I mean,
Cool.
you know, that's what I do.
But we need a badge. We definitely need a badge.
Yeah.
I can get the badge because I'm already doing a table, so the badge part's easy.
Yeah,
But the press
the
pass
press
gets me
badge.
more access.
Exactly. Gives you a little extra clout.
Yeah.
You know, I have a blast actually, and I don't walk up to all of them, and some say yes and some say no.
Mhm.
But the guy who runs the con, Mark Hodges, usually, man, go ahead, go talk to them, and if they will, they will. If they don't, they don't. You know, it's like it only hurts them if they don't talk to you because you're going to go promote that show.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's like this is what I go on Saturday, and then I post everything on Saturday night, hoping to bring some more people down there on Sunday, right?
Mhm.
That's the whole, you know, the whole purpose, right?
Yeah.
Bring some more people to the show. And if they talk to me and I get to show that they're there and that they're cool and they're willing to talk to people, and, you know, I mean, that's a big part of it, man.
Yeah.
Some fans won't go because they think they just think them stars don't care.
Yeah.
You know? And some of them that I've talked to have been really cool. Eddie Deason was so funny.
Mhm.
And what's her name from Star Trek Deep Space Nine? I forget. Not Balana. The other one, the Bajoran. I forget.
Okay.
Kira, Major Kira. Yeah, she was cool as hell. Jenna Davis, that I just talked to a couple weeks ago from the Megan movie. She's the voice of Megan, right?
Okay.
She was really funny because I was interviewing these people as Santa Oz,
That's right.
Ozzy Claus. So, I mean, I walked up to her. She had no idea who I was. And I'm like, have you ever been interviewed by a dead rock star before? He's like, no. And I was like, well, come on over here. Let's do this.
That's funny.
I mean, some people are really cool about it. Like, you know, the guy that runs the channel Awesome?
Yeah.
I've seen him a few times.
Okay.
And talked to him a few times at cons because he understands what I'm trying to do, right?
Mhm.
You know, and when I showed him, I was like, man, it's like, you know, I don't ever expect to have 1 million freaking followers or whatever on YouTube.
Yeah.
I said, but I watched what you were doing and we talked that last time and I went in a different direction. He's like, what you mean? I showed him, we're on Roku now. And he's like, oh, hell yeah. You know, he got really excited about it. He's like, I hadn't seen anybody put together something like that for many people. You know, he's like, it was, I mean, he's more mainstream, but he was like, that was really cool that I was doing that on the indie side of comics.
Yeah.
You know, and hell, we might even get him on show one of these days. Tell us how he got to 1 million freaking followers.
Yeah. Yeah. Please give me some hints. I'm trying here.
Monday Madness.
He's been doing this for like 20 years, but you know, and through mainstream, you know, the whole way, which is where the bigger part of the fan base is, obviously. So, you know, I can see where he got to that point over 20 years. I hope I can say after 20 years that our Roku channel's got 1 million viewers every, you know.
That'd be nice.
That'd be sweet. But it, you know, it's work. Everything's work. He told me it's like what he's doing at the con. And I totally get it. It's work.
Yeah.
You know, he's not just there like having a good time. He's talking to people and networking and promoting what he does.
Yeah.
You know, not just sitting behind that desk signing stuff for people.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, hey, do it if you can, right?
True.
Addie.
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 Hey, the baby's screaming.
Oh,
I ruined it. I jinxed her.
yeah. Had to go wake that baby up.
You know what I'm going to do, though, Ed? I'm gonna make sure that Addie has the link for your countdown at 7.
Okay, sounds good.
So she can come out and show you how, do some more drawing if she's not done yet, or show you the finished product.
Sounds good. And if you don't mind, if you don't mind if I step out because I want to go shower again. I feel very gross.
Yeah. See you in about 90, bro.
Don't get floaters.
Don't forget.
The floaters. I got one left after all the surgeries. I got one floater left, so I get to play a permanent game of gnat or floater. And I start swatting up at my eye. My wife goes, "Oh, that's a real gnat." I'm like, "Okay, good. I'm gonna kill that shit." And then other times she'll say, "There's no gnat there. Stop swatting." So yes, it's a fun game I get to play for the rest of my life.
So, Addie, we're gonna bring you back out when he does his countdown at 7. We'll be back in about 90 minutes with Ed, but we're gonna finish this show out. We got another half hour of these two drawing. But as we always do, Ed, make sure you have a good time. Make sure you send me title, description, thumbnail for the show I'm setting up, and
will do.
I will see you at 7, my friend.
All right, sounds good.
Peace. What's going on,
Hey,
Q?
I'm still alive. I'm just trying to make 2 other people happy.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I keep having bad Sundays. It's supposed to be the day of rest, but not for me.
Not for a mother of 2, especially 2 lovely little girls that want to hang out with mom.
Yeah, I'm
Mom.
too fun. I gotta stop being so much fun. Except Bailey took a nap and now she's cranky. She's looking at me like me.
You're supposed to ever take the nap while you're doing the show.
Right. Yeah. Gotta stop screaming the second I picked her up because she's like, you're supposed to be holding me right now. Okay. She screams like she's dying when I give her over to Kevin sometimes. Bailey. Love you too, Bailey.
His heart don't beat the same as yours, Mom. It's all thunderous and loud when she puts her hand on his chest, her ear on his chest. Boom, boom.
It's all hairy.
Mom's is all boom, 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 boom. Dad's is all boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. No one wants to snuggle with a hairy old guy.
Go ahead, make me feel good.
Oh, who you snuggling with? Who you snuggling with?
Nobody. That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants. You just said nobody wants to snuggle with a hairy old guy. You're right. Nobody does.
Easy.
Hurting myself.
Bobsy.
Yeah, I'm hurting myself.
Are you Max?
Yeah, I'm Max in better health. I don't have strokes or a broken ankle or any of whatever that dumb shit is he's going through. I don't have none of that. I just sometimes I take a hit that's a little bit too big and I cough a little bit. That's all. Not sick, just dumb. Yeah, that's me. Not sick, just dumb.
Yes, Bailey.
Where's my yogurt?
It's on the counter out there. You can reach it.
I don't want it to.
Okay. Can you what?
Snacks, please.
Yeah, like what? Where'd you put the other crackers I gave you? Okay. This house is like it's like a wormhole somewhere because I keep losing things. Bailey keeps losing things. We're all ADHD. Can't find
Did you
anything.
see what I got today? Addie, did you see what I got?
King.
To what?
Did you see what I got today?
Oh no.
Or what I unboxed today, I should say.
Oh no, I didn't get to now.
Dragon Child.
Aw.
Oh yeah,
All
you got
three.
Dragon Child.
I got the proofs of all three of the minis. So I got 1 through 3, 4 through 6, and 7 through 9. The proof copies, guys. Katie, we love you, baby. Oh man, I love getting stuff like that for my collection, dude. You don't even know. And each one of them had a little surprise stuck in them. One had a bookmark, and then the other two had stickers stuck in them. So little extra surprises. Yes. Dragon Child, guys. I finally get to read the whole thing. All 9 issues.
Nice.
Goody goody.
And of course, my granddaughter gets to read it. So she'll be happy about that for sure.
You're at the bonfire. At least it's not so cold now. That's really good.
And yeah,
Cuckoo.
again, thank you, Katie. We love you. It was awesome.
So, I think we should build a house. We can't stand by the fire forever. Sooner or later it will go out.
That's what I bought from Amsterdam. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Ta-da!
Wait a minute. Hold on. What?
Yesterday I bought a couple of stuff from Amsterdam.
Mark
And it's-
Millar.
Mark Millar's Old Man Logan,
I think
written by
I think I have some of the actual floppies of that story.
yeah.
Yeah, the Old Man Logan books. I think I have some of the floppies when it first came out.
Nice. This is so-called Marvel Premiere Collections. Basically, it's kind of like the a reprint, but it's more of those who couldn't find trade paperbacks, that sort of thing. So, not only I bought this, I also bought for a DC version would be, well, not DC, but the DC Catwoman, Trail of the Catwoman by late but great Darwin Cook, and art by Darwin Cook and written by Ed Drew Baker. It's the miniature version of it. That's how thick it is.
Nice.
And also bought Batman Long Halloween.
No, I've never seen one of those.
No? Now this is a DC Compact Comics. It's basically a smaller version of it.
I mean, I don't recognize the story arc.
Oh. It's what the Nolan's Batman movies is originally based on.
All right.
It's what's so interesting about this book is that once you open up the pages, you see some little bit references what they took the inspiration from the movie The Godfather. So it's they even made it into animated films. But this one is a bit thicker. Same dimension. But pretty neat.
They made an animated film with that same name.
And same title, but the style of animation they took from the what's the thing called? Tomorrowverse.
All right.
Basically, it's not the same as you have to say Bruce Timm verse, but
Right.
some other things. But other than that, it's a good movie.
All right. I might have to check it out. I have to excuse myself for a minute. I will be right back. You guys carry on.
Hi. Muy bueno. Addie.
Oh, I like how today's topic is parasites.
Yeah. You even mentioned it. I'm saying parasite. About at the back of my neck, I can hear Venom saying, "Parasites, apologize."
I don't know if I heard you. I heard you going.
So funny, Addie, Eddie.
Yeah, I guess it's an upgrade from my neighbors always going, "Yo, Adrian."
Adrian.
So my full name's Adriana.
Ah. But for
And I'm
sure,
like, I don't know
everybody
what
calls
you're
you
talking
Addie.
about. And they're like, Rocky. I'm like, I'm 7.
But that was classic of that movie Rocky. Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to I think it's 6. Yeah, up to 6. Jesus.
You know, there's so many outdated jokes like added into newer cartoons. Have you noticed that? That it's like 2 generations ago with some of the jokes. Like,
Right?
like the honey, I'm home.
That's from the Flintstones.
Yes, Bailey. Yes, Bailey. It's in the fridge. Bailey, I'm holding your sister and drawing and talking and trying to use my brain.
You're holding your little sister.
Child. Child. Your sister's drooling down my back. Can you get it? It's like I got predator on me. Dad is stuck. He'll be back. He's waiting for someone to be able to pick the car up.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Is it snowing up in Maine?
Yeah, it's supposed to snow later tonight too.
How many inches?
I don't know. It's supposed to snow from 7 to 11 at like
Oh my gosh.
at like 50% snow, so it might not be that much. You never know. No one's ever right when it comes to weather. We can't rely on shit. If there have been times where it's like it's gonna be cloudy all day, and then it ended up snowing like 6 feet. It's like you guys don't know anything.
Jesus. I know one guy. Oh, what was it? During my J job. When was it? I think it's Friday or Thursday. One customer coming from Chicago. Explain. And I asked him, "Where are you from?" Is that Chicago? I was like, "Oh my God, how's the things going in Chicago?" So, is it snowing up there? He showed me the couple of days before he left Chicago. The whole place is covered with snow. 6 inches of snow. Oh, God damn. That's a lot.
It hasn't snowed in Maine like a crap ton since I was a kid. I remember one year my mom wasn't even able to get out just to get like snow blowing done very much because it would keep happening. But I remember there being like the sides of either side of the driveway being taller than our car.
Wow.
It's been a long time since that's happened though. Like if you were to jump into it, you'd probably disappear if you're like a 10-year-old kid.
That's my backyard.
Yeah.
That's our backyard right now.
Have you seen those videos where someone throws their cat into the snow and they just disappeared?
That's our backyard right now, Eddie. That's what our backyard is like.
Where? Ah. Oh, I don't know why I can't see it.
We got almost a foot of snow in the backyard.
A foot of snow, my God.
Right now.
Yeah, Bailey's been dying to get down there. I'm like, we need to buy you gloves, child. We can't find the other ones.
I took that picture this morning, and it has been part of the day, so it might be even worse now. Yeah, snow.
Wow.
It's a real thing. Snow.
Perfect for making a small snowball or snowman or maybe snow chrome.
Snow chrome. Oh, you gotta get some like green spray paint or something. Not spray paint. What is it? There's like snow. They make snow dyes.
Yeah, food coloring, man. You just pour it on the freaking.
Oh yeah, food coloring that.
Oh, dude, don't get me started. I'll be out there trying to build a snow crom.
Gianna likes that idea.
See, I'm more of the drunken frosty guy.
Drunken Frosty.
Yeah, see, I want to go and knock somebody's snowman over.
Wow.
Now hold up and put an empty bottle in his hand. Like he got drunk and fell over.
He said you go to some random folks and smack the snowman. That was fun. That's so fun.
It's just, you know, it's kind of a one of those bah humbug things. One of the things you can do when you're just feeling anti-Christmas, right? You just knock somebody's snowman over, right? But don't act like you got knocked over. Act like it fell over. Got drunk. Is it give it a little twig hands, right? A little empty bottle in one of them twig hands. Right? So it looks like drunk, you know.
Or take out the carrot out of the snowman's nose and place an empty bottle into the snow. Just replace it. Empty beer bottle.
No beer bottle noses. No, it's just one of them things, man. It was like I even drew that once.
Yeah?
Yeah, I even drew that once. Drunken Frosty.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, exactly. Drunken Frosty was a real thing, guys.
He's real, I tell you.
And it was fun to do, but at the same time, you know, I mean, I'm no artist, so it's not a great drawing or anything, but it was fun. It was funny.
Will you do it in the dead of night to everybody?
But yeah, you just whenever you see one, you just mark it down. Oh, I'm come back and get
Were you
that
gonna
one.
put a bat in its hand and slap their mailboxes over too?
No, we're not trying to be mean. You know.
Bailey just said good idea. Child.
Quit giving your child bad ideas.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. She's very agreeable.
She's all down with it. Yeah, go ahead, do it. Do it. Do it.
She watches the new Netflix Winx Club, and I've been giving her shit for it because she won't agree with me. She says their names are wigs. She's like, see, they're saying wigs, Mom. We are the wigs. I'm like, no. She keeps singing, we're the wigs.
She knows what she means. You just
We are the wigs and come on away. We are together, wigs.
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 All right, Bailey. Kevin's finally getting picked up, so he should be home soon.
Yay.
I'm gonna be like, here's your children, here's your spawn.
He's gonna be like, nah, I gotta get warm first.
It's been stuck out there in the dark.
In the cold.
That's stuck out there in the dark? Why would you ever say that?
Because he is.
Why would you ever say that?
It's okay. He's coming home.
Next thing you know, here I come to save the day.
just trying to look at the TV.
But Gianna is?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
She's trying to watch the TV.
Are you Gianna? Ah! Kevin's gonna 3D print some stuff for Christmas gifts for some people. It's gonna be cool.
Down to see that. Yeah.
Mm.
Like that kind of stuff. All right. So I'm trying to get Ed's countdown set up without stepping too much on any of the other shows later, like Silverline.
Oh, someone commented saying cheap viewers.
Yeah, that's the stupid act or Twitch. See, I mean, look, they're everywhere now. It's crazy.
Oh, it's a bot?
It's always a bot on X. Almost every time. I think we have one real viewer.
Hmm.
We have one real viewer on Twitch.
Only one real person. Jeez.
Yeah. Everybody else is bots. And that's why I don't bother with it much. You know, I put stuff over there, but nobody watches it. Nobody over there cares. So it's like I'm not going to put any time or effort into it. Let's see. We got a madness countdown coming up, people. Madness countdown. Same one we just did again. Yeah. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be sending that one to yet. Definitely going to go out there. So what do you guys got coming up? Show's almost over. Talk to the people. Hello.
I was gonna put more effort into Scumtown. I think I'm going to do an activity book first. I'm trying to make it feel kind of like Garbage Pail Kids to an extent.
Nice.
So I gotta look into where I'm gonna have that made through, because I just think that would be really fun to have an activity book with like weird, gross out themes.
Nice.
Just read a piece of comic strip of when the scene when Dormammu shows up, and I just laughed my socks off. How Stan Lee wrote the book.
We've been going through the Evil Eye on Comics Across the Pond, the Avengers Defenders crossover from 73.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, that battle, that confrontation between those two super teams was instigated by Dormammu and Loki.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that you guys were reading through like some kind of thing having to do with Edgar Allan Poe with the Evil Eye.
No, it's the Evil Eye as a weapon in Marvel.
Oh. Because I like that story though.
Don't even think about it.
So yeah, that's what we've been doing on Comics Across the Pond. I think it was the first legit crossover between titles. Right?
Huh?
That went back and forth between titles, between the Avengers and the Defenders back in the 70s.
Oh, that's cool.
And we've been going through it panel by panel as, you know, a different, because it goes like Avengers 115 and then Defenders 8 and then Avengers 116 and Defenders 9. You see what I'm saying? It goes back and forth. And they were monthly comics, right? So, you know, every month you'd get a couple chapters of the story, and it's a great story for its time. Probably better than most of the stuff that's written today. But yeah, man, Dave's been going through it, and if you like the old Marvel stuff, check that show out. You like it. We do unboxings and whatever else too, but it's fun.
Mm.
And you should join us.
Yay.
Yeah. Now then, Addie, tell them where they can find you, hon. We gotta go.
Okay, yeah. You can find me at Addie Marie Art on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and right here.
And that's pretty much it. You guys, we'll be back later. We got a countdown. We got Silverline. It's Sunday night on the Madness. Don't miss nothing. Check it out. Q, do the thing.
Yo, you can always find us here in the Madness Entertainment Group on every platform you can think of, including this one. Peace. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit that back out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Very nice. Say hi to 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment Group.